shining star. No matter who you are, shining bright to see what you can truly be, what you can truly be.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Ben Andre, one of your historians, and welcome to the first FYP Star of the Week for the spring semester. This is Kolya Rabinowitch. He is the director for Cabaret this semester. Kolya, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Alright, well, I'm a third year in the college studying Russian and Foreign Affairs, so I'm a double major. I'm from the good old Northern Virginia, Nova, Burke. I went to Robinson High School, but I was raised on the West Coast, so at least that's a little bit interesting.
Awesome, cool, that is a little interesting. Awesome, so tell us how you got your start in FYP, how you first found out about it, what you did first semester.
So I went to high school with Dan Barr, who was the tech director this past year, and so I found out about it kind of from him, and I did theater in middle school and high school. I really wanted to, not pursue it kind of professionally, but still, be involved with it, as an extracurricular, and FYP, it sounded like a great place, so I auditioned for Legally Blonde, was a member of the ensemble for Legally Blonde, and then one of the gangsters in Kiss Me Kate.
Okay.
So that was my first year. And then last fall, I was one of the social chairs, part of the Explosion team with Vijay Menon and Will Pedrick, so that was a blast to be able to kind of be on the other side of it, and now I'm here directing.
So why did you choose to direct Cabaret?
Well, Cabaret is one of my favorite shows. The first time I saw it was my junior year of high school, and I had no idea what it was about coming in. So it was great to really be able to see it without any kind of previous thoughts about it, just like a real fresh experience, and it just blew me away. Just how happy it is in the beginning, and just how quickly it can just flip around.
Right,
You're like,
right.
oh crap, this is dramatic. So I really liked that was a musical that really just had it all. And something an old drama teacher of mine told me is that there's three types of theater. There's straight plays, there's musicals, and then there's theater that makes you think. And I really think that Cabaret is that third type, because it does have something to say, and at the end of it, when you walk out of it, you're like, holy cow, this this said something, and I do need to kind of give it some thought and analyze it a bit, because it's so applicable even today.
So what is your goal in directing this musical? What things do you have in mind, or what maybe sort of apprehensions do you potentially have?
Well, I think one of the big goals is to really kind of take FYP to the next level, where we put on shows that are on par with stuff the drama department puts out, because we definitely have the talent for it. And every year, we make, a little more, funds selling tickets and just getting ourselves out there. And, we've been around for a long time, but I still don't think we've kind of, broken that ceiling and really kind of pushed on to, that next level. And I really want to be able to do that. I think this show, has that, has the material for, the actors to really kind of take themselves into a new level and really have the ability to kind of go and do some more dramatic stuff that's different to a lot of happy-go-lucky musicals you see being done in high schools typically, but it also lends itself to the PIT, because it's got a phenomenal score, and then also to tech, because a lot of my ideas are very much it's to integrate the different areas and really get that in order to make this show what it is. We need the lights right here and perfect, because it helps the scene move this direction and so on and so forth.
Right.
And so I think that with this show, it really, from one, taking us to that next level, but two, bringing all the parts together to really create one full piece that you need everybody for.
So do you want to talk to us a little bit more about your artistic vision? Do you have a favorite character or a favorite song in the show, maybe?
Yeah, so, with this show, it's got, a phenomenal script and a phenomenal score, so there's so much really good material to work with. And so I think, kind of seeing this show, one of the big themes is kind of sexual liberty and individualism. So I think, taking that show in that direction to explore, a topic like that, especially, when something like that's so prevalent on, college campuses, so it's really a show that is important in this environment and say a lot about the community we're around it. And so I think exploring that tastefully, of course.
Right.
But I think one of the great characters that does that is the MC, who's kind of leading this show and taking the audience along for this ride. And he's one of the prime examples of this, this freedom and this liberty that he shows with himself or herself, depending. You can cast it either way. Actually, it's just pretty
Really?
cool.
That's interesting. Do you have any advice for any people who may be wanting to audition for the cast or the pit?
I would say that one, coming prepared is important. Preparation is half the battle.
Right.
Having a song that you feel good about, that you can hit those notes with power and confidence, and having a monologue prepared that that's off book and ready to go, and that you've been working on it, because it takes away from your performance when you have to have like a script in your hand.
Right. Awesome. You mentioned having a monologue memorized. So is that changing for this semester?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would really, in the past, what we would kind of just do sides. We just kind of give you a small bit of the script from the show.
Right.
But and this will be something that we can get that out here. That also talking at interest meetings and stuff. I would like a monologue prepared.
Okay.
30 seconds to a minute or so, probably around a minute. It can be either comedic or dramatic, because the show does
Right, it covers
incorporate
such a wide-
both. It stretches
Yeah.
both of that. And I think I do want a monologue because we can see how somebody prepares, and given more time and thought, we can see those bold choices. We can kind of see how that actor thinks and can kind of move within that space better than just giving them a cold reading. And they're
yeah.
more worried a lot of times about getting the words right rather than getting into the moment and trying to portray this person.
Okay. So what is your favorite FYP memory?
That's a tough one. There's just so much good stuff to think about and try to remember. Keyword try. FYP is fun and not scary. Probably one of my fondest memories is my first year being at the first FYP party. Those are good to look forward to. And the producer at the time, Chelsea Marsland, wasn't there at the beginning. She showed up late towards the end of the party, and I remember kind of talking to somebody and turn around and see her and be like, so excited that she showed up, because we were like, oh, she's not going to be there, and running up and giving her like the biggest bear hug ever, and just so excited to just kind of be a part of everything from the beginning, and just Chelsea being as kind of the leader at the time, being able to start all that and let it kind of shoot off from her and infect everybody.
Oh, that's awesome. Up next is our lightning round. So the way this is going to work is I'm going to shoot off several questions really quickly to Kolya, and he's going to have to answer them with the first thing that comes to the top of his head. Ready?
Yes.
Awesome. Question 1. If you could sing one song on American Idol, what would it be?
Somebody to Love by Queen.
Ooh, nice. Question 2. If you were a power tool, what would you be and why?
A drill.
A drill.
I don't think that needs an answer.
Question 3. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Choreo, 80s vocals as a group.
As in mine?
Yeah, yours. Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Kill 80s, marry vocals. No. Kill 80s. Sorry, guys.
He loves you.
What was it?
Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Vocals, marry, choreo.
Great. Awesome.
Take a move.
Awesome. Next one. What's your favorite song that you've done in the Flying Bees?
Oh, that's a good one. We just had the best concert ever this past fall. We did this awesome song called Ever After by Marianas Trench, which is 6 minutes of just pure rock. So that's probably the coolest one we've done.
That's awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much for all watching Star of the Week. Thank you, Kolya, for coming out. I know you have a really busy schedule. If you see Kolya around, if you have any questions for him, please feel free to ask. Is there anything that you want to add before we finish up?
Just that I'm super excited to get this, semester started for Cabaret. And then I also coordinate Beach Week, so pay your Beach Week dues.
You're a shining star, no matter who you are.